2 games left to play. Single season records for both passing yards and touchdowns in reach.
Manning holds the record for 50 in a season with 55. Breeze and Marino never hit 50 in a season. So yes, the answer is TB12, who threw for 50 in 2007, the year no one beat New England until the very end. Question 4. Which team is the oldest in the NFL? The Packers, the Giants, the Bears, or the Cardinals?
That's a toss up between the Bears and Packers.
The Cardinals, who were founded in 1898, wow. They played in Chicago, St. Louis, and Arizona.
You were born back in the show, known this?
14 original
Fossil.
teams that made up the APFA as it was
I'm on live.
back in 1920.
I don't care.
Question 5. There's been some epic post-game rants throughout NFL history. Name the coach who dropped this jam.
The Bears are what we thought they were. That's why we took the damn field.
They got our first call.
Thanks, Sue. What did you say? Take a guess. NFL coach you know.
Oh, no, I can't freaking see his name. You know his name. I know his name.
What team did he coach first?
Bears. He also played for the Cowboys a long time ago.
For my astronomy notes.
You got it.
Dan Campbell?
Nope.
But he's a Lion. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Let's see.
His name's slipping my mind.
You want to call him? Then call him.
It is, of course, Dennis Green. Back in 2006, he was head coach of Arizona. Cardinals lost to the Bears, even though they took the ball away from Chicago 6 times. Had the ball for 40 minutes, and despite being up 23-3 in the third, that lead erased by 2 defensive teammates, a Devin Hester punt return for a touchdown, and a shanked field goal. So yeah, Green was slightly peeved at it.
They are who we thought they were, but we let them off the hook.
Next question. Question 6, off to Buffalo for this one. What did they call the Bills' Jim Kelly-led offense? Buffalo Wild Wings, Bills on Parade, K-Gun, or the Bills Brothers?
I don't know. I didn't even know they had a nickname.
I say K-Gun.
And he dives for the touchdown!
It was the K-Gun offense, and it wasn't named after Kelly. Try tight end Keith McKellar, of all people. When the Bills began implementing more no-huddle, up-tempo formations, McKellar was often a key chess piece, lining up in multiple spots to create mismatches. The package that featured McKellar heavily was initially referred to in the playbook as K-Gun, shorthand for Keith McKellar gun formation.
Hi, Strawberry.
Question 7, number 32 has been worn by all but one of these players. Franco Harris, Tony Dorsett, Marcus Allen, or Jim Brown.
He was a hard-working, tough SOB, and he was first and foremost a
You sure?
He was number 33.
Tony Dorsett was handed the number 33 in college, randomly. Dorsett's response, I didn't care what number I wore, I just wanted to run. Run, Dorsett, run. Question 8, how many Super Bowls has New England played in?
In the early 2000s, they won 3 of 4. Now they have won 3 of the last 5.
Carry the 1, divide by TB12, 11 times.
I said hello.
Most of any team in NFL history seems so long ago now, but they made the Super Bowl with Tony Eason and Drew Bledsoe pre-Belichick Brady. They went 6-3 during their run. Question 9. How many times has a team been crowned champs 3 times in a row?
Not really. It's raining here today.
None.
Had to pay attention to the fine print. Didn't ask how many teams have won the Super Bowl 3 times. Green Bay won 3 NFL titles in a row from 1929 to 1931, and again from 65 to 67. Answer we were looking for was 2. Question 10. What did the 1998 Falcons adopt as their moniker on their way to a Super Bowl clash with the John Elway Denver Broncos?
Here is Anderson trying to go outside.
The Dirty Bird.
A chance to do the dirty bird.
Before before Rise Up, Rose Up, Atlanta was known as the Dirty Birds, still are kinda. The name originating from star running back Jamal Anderson's end zone dance, which all Falcons players busted out upon scoring. Anderson said it was a combination of a strut, a wing flap, and whatever came to mind.
Nothing's
It just
wrong.
felt right. So it was the Humpty Dance before the Humpty Dance. Question 11. Which one of these refs is calling intentional grounding?
Go Cowboys.
It's open. It's open.
See.
Nothing close. There it is. Intentional grounding. Offense number
Good
Correct
morning,
answer is
Jamie
C.
Paul
An odd
from
fact,
Portland,
since
Oregon.
2000, Phillip Rivers has been flagged
I
for
got
most for
relatives
intentional
lives in
grounding.
Portland.
Question 12. Which nickname did Denver's elite wide receiver trio in the late 80s and early 90s go by?
Elway passed out frequent flyer awards to his exceptionally talented wide receivers. Made the Broncos offense one that exploded in all directions.
Chevy Chase, Martin Short, and Steve Martin, anyone? They were the three
I'm
amigos.
doing fine.
So were
you know
Denver's
that one?
Vance Johnson, Ricky Nattiel, and Mark Jackson. Question 13. Spelling bee time. How do you spell Ben Roethlisberger's last name?
I'm not a pocket passer. I can
Yeah, it's football.
know how to run.
I know last part his name is B-E-G-R-G-E-R. I called that part.
Roethlisberger. It's Swiss German and more common than you might think. There were 314 Roethlisbergers in the U.S. in 2010. Only one played for Pittsburgh. Question 14. Tyshun Samuel goes by Devo due to his punishing style reminding folks of the character Devo from Friday. That's my bike punk. There was a
I've talked to my chat.
from 2002 to 2017 who first earned that nickname. Who
James
is it?
Harrison.
He's one of the most intimidating, scary football players.
It's
ever
James
thrown
Harrison.
around.
They're showing his highlights.
Stop Debo! Debo
I
here!
think.
Plenty of
Yep,
quarterbacks
I
and
saw it.
Smokey jumping over the top of them, telling them James Harrison
He's
just
like
not
the
good
one of the
football
most famous
out. They say
players
teammates
from
would
football.
joke if something goes missing in the locker room. check
I'm not in a wheelchair.
Question 15. As of 2025, which number has been worn by the most Hall of Fame players? 12, 14, 16, or 18?
My family's doing fine, Strawberry. Thanks for asking.
What did you say for that one?
I didn't hear
Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady will bring
Number 12 was the
You have a
answer.
good day,
Number
too.
has been known by the most Hall of Famers. 16
I'm
was
not
the
being mean.
Dawson, Frank Gifford, Ken Stabler, all number 16.
Lisa
guys.
Marie,
Total of 11
Nana,
players
I'm not
have
being
won
mean.
16 and made it into Canton. So far, 8 12s have made, by the way. Question 16. Can a team score a single point without scoring a TD?
This is going to be the hardest point that Travis Coons is ever going to have to get in the NFL. This will be the longest probably extra point in NFL history.
The answer is yes. You kidding me?
I've never heard that. I've never heard that either. Learn something new every day.
Now, no team has ever scored a point via the one-point safety. So we still haven't seen a team end a game with a single point, but it's possible.
There's a plate on the table.
Yeah, I know.
The only way it could occur
Yeah, I know.
unsuccessful conversion attempt that the defense scooped up, ran down the field, only to be stripped of the football with the offensive team picking up the ball outside the end zone.
I have a wheelchair.
Inside
I
the
use
end
it when
zone.
we go shopping.
Hold your breath, but it is possible.
I don't need it in my home.
Name any one of the divisions used by the NFL from
Can you name any one division from 1967 to 1969? Any of the NFL divisions?
Michaela, nothing much, just relaxing.
The Capital Division consisted of the Cowboys, Redskins, Eagles, and
The Capital
Saints.
Division.
No, I
The Century Division was
can't walk long distance
Yeah, but that's
due to my injury.
That's right, was not that.
Niners, Colts, and Falcons. The Central
You were born
that makes
67.
sense. Chicago, Detroit,
Still
Green Bay,
false,
and
too.
Minnesota.
Still right.
Question 18. Which player goes next in this sequence? Drew Bledsoe, Terry Bradshaw, Dan Marino. Is it Dan Fouts, Phillip Rivers, or Patrick?
Hello.
The stadium turf was a blank canvas awaiting the brushstrokes of a talented artist who painted his masterpiece.
Did the doctor give me the chair?
Bledsoe wore the number 11.
She had to write out a prescription for it.
So we were looking for Dan Fouts, who wore 14. Question 19. How many teams played in
It's raining outside, so
How
no.
many NFL teams are in New York?
We think this was one of the great performances and one of the great teams to come to New York.
No,
The
one.
answer is just one.
I don't need a wheelchair. I have one.
The Giants are
They actually play New Jersey, Dad. The Giants.
Jersey, which is where
He's
you
rookie.
find
I don't need a motorized.
Question
My
20.
insurance won't
You
cover
name
it.
The only team in the NFL that hasn't altered its logo.
You name one team that hasn't changed the logo, even one color logo.
This is the Minnesota Vikings football helmet.
The Houston Texans hit the scene
No,
in
the Texans.
2002, haven't altered their red, white, and blue Spanish fighting bullhead since.
They did.
The curving
Because they
sole,
changed
by the
it
way,
from the Oilers
is
to the
direct
Texans.
musical.
Thanks for offering, but I already got a wheelchair.
One of the two teams that has
The
held
Oilers
number
are the
one
Titans,
pick
by the
in
way.
the draft a total of 7 times, which is the most for any team in history.
Rookie first pick. The Tennessee Titans select Cameron.
I have a torn ACL, MCL, PCL
The Colts have picked first 7 times.
in my left leg.
Shaw, Bubba Smith, John Elway, Jeff George, Steve Entman, Peyton, and Andrew Luck their firsts. The Rams also with 7, Billy Wade, Billy Cannon, Terry Baker,
My
Corey
wheelchair's heavy
Davis,
too.
Orlando Pace, Sam Bradford, and Jared Goff their ones. Question 22. Early in his career, a newspaper held a Joe Montana nickname contest. Which
No,
one
not
of these
yet.
did he liked so much that he had it stenciled over his locker? Joe Cool, Sweet 16, David W. Gibson, or Bird Legs? He's got plenty of legs for a bird.
I think Bird Leg. Maybe Joe Cool, but I know that's what the thing on the field.
While Bird Legs was an actual nickname.
Really not yet.
Teammates, so he had skinny stems. What of it?
Hello, Sandy. Joe Smith, we're watching football.
David W. Gibson is the right answer. A fan argued Joe Montana already sounded like a cool nickname, so offered up what he thought was a more
And it's
boring
cloudy here,
type
too.
name as a counter. Question 23. Deion Sanders wore 21 for 4 different teams over his career. The only team he didn't wear 21 for, the Ravens. What number did he wear in Baltimore his last 2 years in the league?
I prepare to win, I just prepare to dominate. I prepare to conquer, and I prepare to win it all.
Last question after this one. No, two more
Sanders was
questions.
Are you talking
37
about
years old when he unretired after
He was number
3 years to
37.
sign up for the purple.
That?
Deion used his number to remind opposing receivers how old the guy covering them was.
He was 37 years old when he wore number 37.
Question
Wait.
24.
Justice for the lamp.
60.
You guys need to stop talking about that lamp. It's fine.
Browns, the 2008 Lions,
You always
the
picked up drama this
1960
time of morning.
expansion Cowboys, the 1982
Where's the
Colts who went 0.
What's up with them asking about the lamp?
Team is missing
Listen,
from
you
that
were
list.
lying.
1976 was one long and torturous test. It began with a loss that was repeated 13
When's the
times.
season? The
When you
Buccaneers.
dress
I
like
knew
this,
that.
what do you expect? The 1976
I do stuff.
expansion Buccaneers, not
I don't
only
just sit around.
team, they lost their first 12 games the next season too. Talk about your rough starts. And finally, question 25, the last question, which team
Thanks,
Tampa Bay
Lisa
beat
Marie,
when they finally
Nana,
snapped their
up
losing
to.
streak the
Yes.
next year?
They need to stop about the lamp.
The Buccaneers released the frustration.
It's an older lamp. It's fine.
Who dat you say gonna beat them?
Yeah, they don't make that
Saints?
style anymore. It
26
comes from the
Buccaneers.
70s.
That's
Get-
a
Yeah, I know, and they're always saying justice for the lamp.
To a 26-0
Lamp's
lead.
fine. It works fine.
Won 33-14.
Justice for a true veteran. My husband is a true veteran. I don't care what you guys have to say.
No, this on. Get this on.
Yeah, it's an antique. It came with the house when we bought it. David is a stolen baller? No, he's not. C16-3. And You don't even have a profile picture. You're gone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take your drama somewhere else.
Well, I think you're done with
Crazy is this? How crazy?
It is hard sometimes to keep fighting when you're getting ambushed.
But that is that English. That's the
Ray Rice as a receiver.
Who on here wants to battle?
2-point conversion. There he is. Flacco end zone. Open. Torrey Smith. Doing that easy stuff in terms of the intermediate passing game. Toby Gerhardt in field goal range. Toby Gerhardt. Touchdown Vikings. A 68-yard drive covering less than 40 seconds of just 2 plays. Look out.
I don't own nothing.
Jacoby Jones. Touchdown. They need to get to the 31 for a first down. Cordero Patterson has it.
I don't have a past due account. What are you guys talking about? Rent a center.
Touchdown Vikings! And the Vikings have reclaimed the lead. How about that? Joe Flacco. Back in the end zone. That's Maryland Brown for a touchdown.
Got the chip on the edge of the angle. We have him come up on the inside. Some of these guys.
Allen fires it into wide open.
It's just scoring ever on video. It's 54 minutes, but this is the output.
You want to hear something funny?
No, because
They think that we got cockroaches in here.
Yeah, that's funny.
TikTok drama. I had that told you I'm not going to do it all.
17 seconds.
Am I right?
I had to get rid of
Mom, no.
C13-2.
TikTok drama, Dad. Don't care. I don't care. You can stop that.
You don't come out here being bossy.
It's going overtime.
I'm not being bossy. I'm telling you what Dad told you.
Maybe you have cockroaches, but we don't. Nice try. And I don't want to battle you. You don't even have a profile picture.
Let's come and go for screen to Alexander. Oh, the perfect ball. Alexander breaks the tackle off to the races. Needs a block.
I remember him with Sean
Sean
Alexander.
Alexander, touchdown. 80 yards. Here are the numbers on Alexander. 111 rushing, 92 receiving, 5 touchdowns. He just likes to set records where people can steal. Culpepper under pressure. This one picked off by Reggie Thomas.
Random Center said they're going to come and take our TV. That is funny.
Back to Brady. Brady looking for Moss. Touchdown, Patriots.
Go take your own TV. You ain't touching ours.
Second down and 8. Steps away from the hit. Goes to the end zone. To Moss. He's there. Touchdown, Patriots.
Yes, I have kids.
Setting up screen for Falk. Mankins with a big block. Open out in front. Falk taken off. And
See?
in for the touchdown.
16-3. Keep your mouth. You don't talk about Jonathan. You don't even know him.
In a game. 52.
Oh, I am. Drama. Get rid of justice for Jonathan in the lamp.
Good protection. Going for the end zone. Open, making the grab. Trey Tucker for the touchdown.
I know the trolls want me to respond. They need to keep my stepson out of their mouth. They're bashing somebody they don't even know.
Taking the snap will be Brandon Bolden. He'll keep it.
Is Jonathan my husband? No, David is my husband.
Bo Hardigree, the offensive play call.
What do you think of that?
I think they're retarded.
I do think Dad told him before they don't pick up them and stuff.
And going to the end zone right now is John Jenkins. Second down and 13.
I remember this game watching it live. They got an ass
There
block.
are bad dreams
dreams, and they are crazy bad dreams. And for the Chargers, it's been that kind of a night.
Look, he got fired.
Play for about the 12, and there's Vic as a top back job. Rolling and launching downfield for Deshaun Jackson.
What are you talking about? Blonde and sassy? What are you talking about? That's not nice to use the R word. I didn't say nothing wrong.
No, when Dad said, "Read Potter." You're too bad. I didn't get what he said.
Sue, you need to stop talking about my son.
Did he get in? Yes, touchdown.
That's 270 yards in 1 quarter of football by this Philadelphia Eagle offense. I'm as shocked as this guy is.
To give big room to run.
Is David at work? Yeah, he's working at home.
48 yards. Sneaking in and good. And 45-14 Philadelphia.
Think about the quick throw. Touchdown, Burleson. By the line. This is Ray Knott way back. He's got a layup.
Oh, I'm not talking to trolls.
Yeah, you are.
And that's a 105-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs are 1-on-1. 1-on-1. What a catch, and he's got to go. Nate Washington. It's not an issue until he starts running again. Ball is taken by Murray. He ripped it out of the hands of Brandon Pettigrew. Throw inside, caught, touchdown. With the hit. And it's caught! It's caught by the Lions! Are you kidding me? How about that? We are going...
Blonde and sassy is not even that loud.
Even if it was, no one can control what it does. It doesn't matter.
It's raining up today. Star. No, it's not that loud, so no, it's not going to get turned down. You go ahead and go for a walk. I can't. Winter Center, you must be a troll. Well, nobody's coming to get our TVs. He's like, have the remote ready with the TV.
That's just funny. It's retarded.
And the Ravens have won it.
Mostert is in. 1st and 10. Here's the call. The big game. Perfect by Sanders. He gets by the defensive back Mathis and takes it in for 6.
It don't matter, Blonde and sassy. We like watching reruns.
He is putting up a masterpiece. This Miami offense.
Is it even a rerun, but the tremor?
Highlights.
Of other games, like just one game.
No, I'm not going into another room. No, I'm not telling you what I can do. I can do things. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can now, but can you get offline for a while, please?
5 touchdowns put up by Kansas City in a little more than 12 minutes of game clock. Offensive genius showing it today. They flip the script as dramatically as you'll ever see.
Dana, yes.
You remember this game?
We went to our son's appointment.
None of their business either way, but you were coached at home.
It's recovered by Dallas. And is that Malik Hooker again? It is! Against his own team again! Touchdown, Dallas! And Pollard got a block. Cutting back inside. To the end zone for another Cowboy touchdown. Switch seat over. He's got it. And he's got it.
We have just
Oh, I
seen
am.
an explosion.
I get rid of those throws.
To keep fighting when you're getting after it.
Lisa Marie, Nana up 2.
Takes the snap, sets, looks right, throws, got a complete shot, got a touchdown, Detroit Lions. Greasy takes the snap, looks left, throws, picked off, coming back the other way, it's Keith Smith. 15-10, I'm blaming, baby. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Angling middle to the 10. It's a block of the 15. Through a crack of the 20. He's on his way to the 30. He's got the sideline. He's by Henson. He's got the left side. Sheds Middleton. He's going to go at the 25. Middle of the field. 10-5. Touchdown.
The Lions trying to put a big fat nail in this one.
This has been one of the most bizarre second halves that I've ever seen in football. The different bounces, the different calls, the different ways that this game has flowed.
Hey, it was 13-3 after 3 quarters.
Right, it's
Always be the Cowboys, Lindsay.
Posted one watch off your screen. Talking about Lord. Here they come with Washington. There he goes. Always chasing touchdown Franklin. And 3rd and 10. Tua going deep. Oh, he's got Hill. He's got Hill. That is 6. Talking about Lord. Blocked by Armstead. Going. He's got him. He's got him. Tyreek Hill. And the Dolphins have come back. 60 yards! Covered by Law. Blocked by Armstead. 2 into the end zone. Caught for the touchdown! Whoa! 28 unanswered.
Cowboys been in the Super Bowl
8 times.
8 times. They say they haven't been in there for 29 years.
That's okay. There's teams that haven't been in it at all.
I know. There's teams that hasn't been in Super Bowl at all.
He's going for 210 yards and Smith wide open. 40, 30, inside the 20. Timmy Smith going down the sideline. Timmy Smith is in there. Fake to Smith. Williams deep for Sanders again. Makes the catch. Touchdown. And again, Doug Williams. He is having a dream day for a quarterback. He's had a dream year and a dream moment here in San Diego. Chandler had trouble throwing. He gives the ball inside to Dickerson. Dickerson squeezes out the first down. He scores! Takes it, drops straight back, gives to Dickerson off the right side. Trying to get outside of the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown!
Vicky, you need to stop that.
20, 50, 10, 5.
You're doxing my name. You just stop.
Monroe keeps them alive, and Monroe scores. He's in for the touchdown.
And I ain't no snark.
Manning buying time. Quickly, finally open man. It's Harrison for the touchdown. And they're down by 1 score. This is off the charts. I think this is very, very close. Do you believe in miracles? Anybody in
Oh, she's gone.
I'm not sure we're there. That's leaping and unsportsmanlike conduct. And now a 29-yard attempt by Vander Jeffy hits the upright and it bangs through. How crazy is this? He's in. Wide receiver.
That guy too. You don't even have a profile picture. You must be one of the trolls. Bye-bye.
No, that's a Bennett page. I'm not looking up on Google.
You'll have to sign into it to look at it. You don't want to. They put my first name, last name, and call me a snark.
Shut up. Shush. There is a Reddit page about you.
You shush. You don't tell me what to do.
No, I'm trying to tell you something and you kept on talking when I was in the middle. So I told you to shut up.
Down the sidelines, Brett Taylor.
That's disrespecting me.
I don't care. Because he disrespected me by talking before I was talking. There is a Reddit page about you, by the way.
It's about all of us.
No, about you. Becky-6 Snow, because the name of it. I'll Google it.
I don't read into that drama. I don't care. Nobody knows about me.
I probably did say
Quarterback that we've seen already for Baltimore. The Reds are telling him the Flacco crossing pass. Torrey Smith touchdown. Flacco brought in, so it's caught. Torrey Smith with his second touchdown of the quarter.
Clara, my son is my concern, not yours. No, they don't know about me. They don't know about my family.
You tell him a lot, so you might, honestly. This good. Am I right? Am I right?
Ravens are pulling it on.
Zorn's dropping back to pass. Four-man pattern out. He looks. He throws down the right side for Large, and he's in the clear. He makes the grab. Touchdown. Zorn's dropping back to pass. Four-man pattern out. He looks. He throws down the right side for Large, and he's in the